Hi guys, here we are, week 2 review. Alright, we've just finished lunch at Lake Cameroon and Shelby's decided to join in. Babe, say hello. And so, week 2 started off very quietly, hanging out with friends, had a ball, and then it just escalated madly from there, unexpectedly. First up, brought a new car. Wow. Unplanned, unexpected, but I'm loving the decision.
I'm coming to terms with it. It does tow a hell of a lot better than the old Colorado.
I even had a go at towing too this week.
Which you'll see the video.
It was very nerve-wracking, first time ever towing. But I survived and it wasn't as bad as I expected. Then we had massive downpour where we camped at Glen Hope in Cobar, and Corey and his mate Cam had to help 2 stranded travellers out of the mud. So they're walking around proud as punch because they had to help some others. And then from there we moved on to Broken Hill and explored Silverton. Coming back in from Silverton, if some of you may have already seen the massive hailstorm we copped, that was crazy, but we survived, thankfully. Then it was the end of the week before we knew it, so very mellow start, crazy finish, but I don't know what she's doing. That's it.
Dog.
All right, guys. All right, this trip we leave Gilgandra and head to Dubbo, and we're staying just outside of Dubbo with friends in a place called Gollan. Alright, so this trip we didn't get very far. We started off at Gollan, just east of Dubbo, and went to a campsite on the outskirts of Dubbo called Terramunga. After Terramunga, we have then travelled northwest through Nyngan, stopping at Cobar where we've met up with some friends, and we will then continue the trip with them.
Except one in your car.
Alright, so here's where we explain how we suddenly brought a new car. A couple of months before we even left on this trip, we had started talking about upgrading the car, what we were going to upgrade to once in a few years' time. And then we happened to be driving past Toyota in Dubbo and saw something there, and everyone has a price, I guess you could say. What you could say?
I made the suggestion that we should look at buying the 200 series again, as that's what we were planning on buying when we bought the Colorado. And I just assumed that I would have been told, no, we're on holidays, we're not buying a car. But that didn't happen. Obviously, Mel liked the car. She made the decision to buy it, as she handles all our finances.
Department.
She's the Minister of War and Peace and Finance. So, yeah, I just went along with it. I was a bit stressed there for a day, because I was like, what are we doing? We're on holidays. Should we be buying a car? But once the deal was done and we were on the road and towing, it all made sense, because the Land Cruiser just tows the van so much better, so more safely. I would never have got Mel in the driver's seat towing the van in the Colorado. You know, a couple instances that we had leading up to making that decision was, you know, I suppose it comes down to the saying that you want the towing vehicle to be heavier than the van. We probably weren't, and the van was pushing the Colorado around a fair bit. Had a bit of problems stopping it on a couple of occasions on some wet roads and gravel roads. No issues at all with the Land Cruiser, so they're more than happy with that decision in the end. Probably shouldn't have done it while we're on holidays, but when the right car comes along.
The right price.
Yeah. Yeah, so now we're back home early. Time to start modifying it, getting it ready, setting it up for what we want it to do.
That's about it.
And it's just a matter of getting out the back with the draw system, fixing the rear suspension so it can carry the van a little bit better, maybe an exhaust system, maybe we'll get the automatic transmission remapped, maybe get the engine flash tuned as well, just to give us, apparently it just gives you better fuel economy, tows a lot better because it holds the gears better, yeah, and a snorkel. But that's down the track. Got to get over this last trip first.
You'll see those mods in a lot more videos to come down the track, but enjoy the rest of this trip with the new car.
Here we are on the road to Cobar, stopping at Glen Hope Free Camp for the night, catching up with some friends, travelling in style in the new 200 series, and I've got the boss driving, towing the caravan for the first time. She's a little bit nervous. Oh well, wish me luck.
Alright, so today's drive we leave Cobar, or did leave Cobar. We've continued our travels west. We copped some pretty heavy rainstorms on the way through, through Wilcannia and over the Darling River, and we've now stopped at Broken Hill for a few nights. Hi guys, here we are today exploring Silverton out near Broken Hill. Come and check it out with us. Okay, take 2 today. We are now out and about in Broken Hill, exploring sites around Broken Hill after a good morning at Silverton yesterday, and then a very unexpected weather event which stopped us from checking out Broken Hill yesterday afternoon. Come and check out the rest of the sites with us. Here we are in the middle of nowhere at a location in Broken Hill called White Rock, which is actually quartz rocks randomly in amongst the normal landscape and rock. As you can see, normal rock over there. Very fascinating. And a famous ice cream cart linked to the picnic tree. Here we are now, we're out and about exploring Menindee Lakes and what it has to offer. Come and check it out with us. This here is Pemaroo Creek, which is also the site of a Burke and Wills camp. This here is Lake Pemaroo. Alright guys, if you've enjoyed this video, this is what you need to do.
You need to click the like button and subscribe to our channel, please.
And if you haven't already found it, we've got a Scott Nothing Facebook page and Instagram.